I was going to talk about option selects, but I'm going to talk about that later. Let me load up this fucking AFK fucking battle, right, while I go over this. Because this is something that I kind of wanted to discuss with you guys as far as character choice. So, like, somebody was in the chat shitting on somebody saying, you win more with your main, right? You win more when you play X, Y, and Z character, but they've been branching out, playing weird shit, and getting their ass kicked. And the thing is, that's, like, good. Like, that shouldn't be, like, you shouldn't stop that. You're gonna lose with new characters, always. Like, when you start a new character, like, you're just not gonna do good, especially when you're fighting people with their mains. But that's actually better for you to fight someone with their main and you're using a new character, because it allows you to understand, you know, that matchup better, especially when you're fighting someone that's really good at, like, the highest level of that character. So you want to, like, do that more often. And I don't think that we should be encouraging people for getting their ass kicked in with a new character. We should be encouraging people to pick more characters. Because, yeah, you're going to get your ass kicked. But that new perspective, right? The new AI Kung Lao is being swaggy. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, what the fuck? He's doing some, like, dope-ass shit, right? But, like, getting a new character gives you a new perspective. So, and what that does is it makes you better with your main. Say your main is like a fucking close range character like Kung Lao, right? And you learn a zoner just to kind of keep yourself a little more multi-dimensional. You're going to lose a lot with that zoner, especially if it's that much different than what you're used to. So you should just accept that, because then once you go back to your main, right, once you go back to your rushdown character, you understand the mindset of a zoner. You understand what they're looking for, what they're trying to do, and, like, what you can do to blow it up. You can sit there and, you know, actually think about what they would do in that position, and you'll know because you were in that position, and you can come up with an option to deal with that. So even though you're losing, you're going to lose. And that's one thing that a lot of people just can't seem to deal with, is, like, you're going to lose. But I feel like now is the time to lose. That's why you really shouldn't really get mad about losing right now, because there's no big tournaments go. I think EVO is going on, but after that, it's like, what, right? They're not out yet. But when they do come out, you want to be ready. You want to make sure you can fucking make that shit rock, right? And so losing now with a character you're unfamiliar with is going to help you get there. It's going to give you that different perspective, and it's going to help you fucking win more. Now that wins don't matter. When wins do matter, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to want that character ready. It's kind of like, this is something I told my homeboy, right? This might be a little bit relationship area, right? But it makes sense for MK and gameplay, fighting games, and even just for streaming, right? And I was telling my buddy, I said, listen, every day you spend, he was with this ornery bitch, right? This fucking dumb bitch. She was fucking stupid. And, like, he didn't want to break up with her. I'm like, dude, you got to break up with her unless you're trying to marry this dumb bitch. And she's the one, which I hope not. But if she is, all right, I take back calling her a dumb bitch. But she's not. So why are you fucking with her? And he's like, I can't do it right now, man. It's not the time. And I put it to him like this. I said, every day you spend with this dumb bitch is a day you're stealing from the girl of your dreams, right? The one, and this could be for women too, right? If you're with a dumbass dude that don't fucking treat you right. Like, that person that you're with is stealing days. You could always get more money, right? But you can't get more days, right? They're stealing days from the girl of your dreams. So don't let them get any more. But how does that relate to Mortal Kombat? Here's how it relates to Mortal Kombat. When time comes, right? If you're playing a low tier character, like, or mid tier, right? Say you're playing Scorpion. He's, like, desperately mid tier. And you want to upgrade to a top tier, right? You want to upgrade to a top tier. So now, every day that you're playing your main and not progressing the character that you think will win you tournaments, that's days you're stealing from yourself in the future of, like, how to of being prepared. And then when tournament time comes and you're still stuck, like, your most confident and comfortable character is the fucking mid tier, and then you lose and it's the top tiers, and it's like, fuck, man. Like, if I would have practiced fucking Cetrion or some shit, then I could have done a lot better. but I didn't want to lose. I was worried. I was worried about what people would think if I lost. And it's like, those losses don't matter, though. And now that the losses do matter, you're fucking losing with the fucking main because you fucking won't pick a top tier. So think about that, man. Think about time like that. Every day you spend not getting better because you're afraid of losing is a day that you can't get back when the time comes. Preparation and all that, man. Preparation. You got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. So pick whatever weird-ass characters and then, like, be prepared. Be prepared for the future and don't end up like Devora, man. If you don't know how to play Devora, you should be practicing Devora. This guy, this AI dude, he knew how to beat Devora. But you, who wants to play Devora, you should just practice and take your losses. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your mom to eat my ass.